Hi everyone, thanks for joining my weekly Facebook Live series. Today I want to talk to you about why personal branding is more important than ever. And in case you don't know me, I'm Caroline Castrillon, the founder of Corporate Escape Artist. I'm a business and life coach that helps people escape their 9-to-5 jobs so they can find freedom and fulfillment working for themselves. So why personal branding is more important than ever? Whether you know it or not, you have a personal brand. Have you ever Googled yourself to see what pops up? Well, that's the first impression people are going to have of you. And so is your online presence consistent across LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and other social media sites? Because let's face it, whether you're going on a first date or a first job interview, someone's going to Google you to learn more about who you are. And the question is, are you going to allow your online presence to take on a life of its own, or are you going to control the narrative? Because these days, personal branding is more important than ever. Now, what is personal branding? Well, Jeff Bezos from Amazon is famously quoted as saying that a brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. And the term branding used to only be reserved for businesses, but personal branding these days is fundamental. Personal branding is essentially that unique combination of skills and experiences that make you who you are. It's essentially how you present yourself to the world. And so an effective personal brand will allow you to differentiate yourself from your competitors, and it will allow you to build trust with potential clients or employers. So why is personal branding more important than ever? Well, one reason is that more and more recruiters are using social media as part of the hiring process. In a recent survey that was done by CareerBuilder in 2018, it revealed that 70% of employers are using social media to screen potential employees during the hiring process. And 43% of employers are using social media to check on current employees. Now, another reason personal branding is so important is that it's actually good for employers. Companies should be encouraging employees to build strong personal brands because it's good for business. When an employee attends a conference or an event on behalf of their company, they're not only developing themselves, they're also providing great exposure for the organization. Employees can actually help to acquire new customers or retain existing ones by presenting themselves as trustworthy thought leaders. And then a third reason personal branding is so important is the gig economy is not going away anytime soon. The average person these days changes jobs every 2 to 3 years, and it's estimated that by 2020, 43% of the US workforce is going to be made up of freelancers and contract workers. So if you aren't focused on personal branding, you might be losing out on business. Now, a great personal brand doesn't get built overnight. You have to really communicate your purpose and mission in a genuine and authentic way. So now I'm going to share with you some famous people that have built amazing personal brands through hard work, consistency, and a long-term focus. The first one is the most obvious one, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is the queen of personal branding. She's built a $2.5 billion brand, and she's always stuck to her core competency, which is encouraging millions of viewers to live their best lives by understanding their potential. So by being true to herself, she's actually allowed others to be true to themselves. And a second example is Richard Branson. Richard Branson is arguably one of the most well-known, visible, and successful men alive. And he's always stayed true to his core values, which include adventure and risk-taking. By being himself, he's often done exactly what other business leaders caution against, like crazy PR stunts. One time he dressed up as a flight attendant for a competing airline. So through his unorthodox style and passion, Richard Branson has built a great personal brand. Then there's Marie Forleo. Marie is an inspiring writer, philanthropist, and entrepreneur. She has a following in over 195 countries, and she encourages her followers to transform their lives so they can change the world. She's also become a master at creating impactful content and sharing it in a very humorous and engaging way. And then finally, there's Gary Vee. Gary Vee started hosting a video blog on YouTube. Then in 2009, he actually signed a 10-book deal for an estimated $1 million, and he released his first book that year. Since then, he's become one of the most successful marketers in the world and has developed a huge loyal following. So whether you're looking for a better job or more sales, personal branding is more important than ever. And you don't have to be Oprah Winfrey or Richard Branson to build a great personal brand. All it requires is for you to continually create and curate your digital presence, but most importantly, keep it real. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So just make sure it's one that builds trust, sets you apart, and really reflects who you are. So I hope you enjoyed this topic. If you'd like more information on this topic and many, many others, you can check out my blog at corporateescapeartist.com. And if you or someone you know is looking to escape that 9-to-5 job so you can find freedom and fulfillment working for yourself, please reach out to me at caroline@corporateescapeartist.com. I would love to hear your story and help you succeed on that journey. So until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.